Welcome to college. Thousands of students go to college every year not knowing what to expect. But colleges and universities across the country have so much to offer. All you have to do is go out and look. Getting involved and becoming a student leader on campus can help you with your overall college experience. Today we're going to be looking at 3 student leaders and their involvement on campus. Joseph LeBron is a senior and a psychology major. As a freshman, he was very shy, but now he is the vice president of the Latin American Student Organization.
When I came to Montclair as a freshman, there was very little that I knew about the school and the opportunities that were here. I started off just being one of those hermit crab freshmen in the dorm. I'd only come out during classes and only to eat. But things started to change when I started getting a little bit older, and I started getting bored with myself, like just being in the room. So I decided to get a little bit more involved, and that's when I saw the organizations on campus and decided to give them a look.
One moment that I would never forget is the time that I joined Lasso, and it was the first semester I ever joined, and I went right up for a leadership position that same semester, and I actually got the position, and I was super excited and overwhelmed in a good way.
Joseph fell in love with the Latin American Student Organization, and now his role as the vice president is to run their weekly meetings. From fun icebreakers to dancing, one can always meet new people and make lots of friends. Through his meetings, he teaches the members how to bring the best out of themselves and become a student leader.
Okay? On your mark. This is the Lord.
Leadership to me is actually a persona that you can basically develop in a matter of a day or a matter of seconds. It depends on the person. When I started as a freshman, I did not have any leadership skills, and it took me a while to break out of my shell. With leadership, I found that I was able to talk to people easily. I was able to overcome certain fears, and I think that's what leadership is all about, is just breaking out of your shell, and it's breaking out of the person that you were and becoming someone new, and becoming someone that other people want to be around and they want to work with. That's what I think leadership is to me.
Becoming a student leader is a growing experience that can help you develop many skills. But you may be asking yourself, where and how do I start? Lenny Barria, also a senior and biology major, decided that she wouldn't just be part of one organization, but 4 organizations.
I can choose my favorite one, but what I like from EMS is that I get to interact with the patients and learn a lot of medical terminology and help people. Same as goes for SGA. I like to be the voice of the students and learn a lot about the other organizations that are under the SGA. With Lasso, they're like my family, and it's just, I love being part of them. And with Newman Catholic, I just love my faith a lot, so I love to be involved with that too. As a freshman, when I came to Montclair, I wasn't really like that outgoing, and I didn't want to be involved in that many clubs. And the first club I saw was SGA. I thought that it was kind of weird that I had to ask for signatures to be able to become a legislator, but I did it. Second semester, I'm at Newman Catholic. They helped me get involved a little bit more around the school. I learned how to communicate with others and where the other meetings were, so that's when I went to Lasso and the Bio Club. From being involved, I learned a lot about how to be a leader, how to time manage, because that's a lot of responsibilities in there.
I never imagined myself being involved in so many activities as I am now. I always was the shy girl in my school, but in my high school. But like now I'm pretty good.
Lenny has surely taken advantage of everything Montclair State has to offer, which means you can do it too. And finally, we have Max, who is a sophomore studying economics and political science. He is full of motivation and is a great example to follow.
I started to tell myself that I needed to get involved and meet new people when I noticed that my routine led to me literally not doing anything in my social life. I would just stay in my dorm, in bed, watching Netflix and playing Pokemon. So I figured I had to do something and just like get out there. And if it's not to meet new people, just for myself. So I had something to do. And then I was just wasting my time. Now that I'm involved, my schedule falls more along the lines of eat, sleep, class, and in between, other things that I have to do. I do everything between paperwork, meetings. I meet new people on a daily basis. Something I like about this school is that I meet somebody new every day, but I still can keep in touch with everybody because it's not too big and I don't get too lost. But I still have the opportunity to meet someone new every day. I've grown literally in the past year since like 2013 in the spring semester. And I've grown substantially because I've understood what it means to be upfront and be the leader and take that initiative. As opposed to being the person that always falls back and follows, I've learned to take a step and forge a path as opposed to take a path. Oh, I think you have all the time in the world to be involved. When people say that they don't have time to be involved, it's an excuse to say that either they don't want to do anything or they're afraid to do something. And in my opinion, if you're afraid to do something, that's fine. As long as you acknowledge the fact that you can do it and that one day you will do it. Because some people just need time to incubate themselves and then go from an egg to like a chicken, I guess, or a caterpillar to a butterfly, rather. I think the best trait that I got from being involved isn't something that I got from being involved, it's something that I unlocked from being involved. And it's that I always consider myself very conserved and very antisocial. But along the lines, I've grown to see that I'm not very antisocial. In fact, I'm very social. I'm not afraid to approach people and talk to people. And I think that's a very valuable asset because that's how you make connections, that's how you network, and more importantly, that's how you make friends. And friends are the biggest support that you're going to have along the long road to success.
So now it's time for you to go visit the SGA. Go explore, talk to people, make the best out of your 4 years. Student involvement is something you don't want to miss out on. You will not only grow as an individual, but gain so many memories.